Hello guys, and we are back to the channel. Today it's a day where we have to show the true face of many game developers. What has happened? Well, you guys know exactly what happened. Many people were caught online celebrating the tragedy of Charlie Kirk. And among these people there were quite a lot of developers, even people working in other industries, not just gaming. I'm going to show you some examples of other industries in a second, but at the start of the video, because this is a gaming channel, right, we're going to look at gaming examples specifically. Now, the most famous one, as I think 90% of you guys know it, is the developer, the senior developer from Sucker Punch Production. This person kind of made fun of the death of Charlie Kirk, and then after this person was fired from the company, from Sucker Punch, they even doubled down and they said this: if standing up against fascism is what cost me my dream job I held for 10 years, I would do it again 100 times stronger. So even after, losing their job and realizing how their true colors are, even then they do not apologize for their unhinged, disgusting behavior, which is celebrating someone's death just because that person, as in Charlie Kirk, had a different opinion from yours. And because of that, they believe that he is a fascist, an evil person, basically, because of difference of opinion, and made fun of his family. That's just ridiculous, and it's happening online. Let's look at more examples, because this is not the only one. Let's look at this one. This one is Catherine Kate. This person has worked in Final Fantasy games, if I'm not mistaken, and this person on Blue Sky, after posting very deranged messages, now is literally escaping from Blue Sky and going offline. This is what she said more recently. Regarding leaving Blue Sky, I'll try to find who I can elsewhere before I ultimately cannonball into the void. But moods are welcome to my DM. Free for my Discord too. Probably should have remembered to post this while the rest of the world was awake. But if you want to delete old posts to prevent trolls from crawling, then this tool is what I use. So for example, this person is basically trying to delete the post because she posted very unhinged, deranged post, and now she's afraid that maybe the FBI or the Department of Justice is going to go against her because she was advocating for some really hateful commentary online, and people caught with it, right? I mean, this is just one example. Let's look at more examples, because guys, it's shocking the amount of examples we have in front of us. This is Caravan Sandwich. This is a person who created this game called Caravan Sandwich, and this is what this person has said. I think it's a French developer. 1 year since the release of Caravan Sandwich. Also, a fascist got 360 no scope. What a week. That's right, this person again is making fun of a tragedy, and then when people called out this person, look at what happened. Like, this is deranged behavior. I love it when the mask slips and people show their true colors. This is what Caravan replies: that has been my colors from the beginning. It's obvious you weren't paying attention. Fake colors, rainbow flag, yay, it's for everyone, blah blah, true colors. No pride for fascist, lol, get wrecked. Then another comment: I've considered buying the game several times, but I'd say you won't see me any of my money after this. Caravan says, it's okay, consider pirating it. Next one: Mom, look at me, I'm advocating for the murder of free speech. And then Caravan says, yeah. So look at the unhinged, crazy, deranged behavior of these people. And by the way, lots of these people have friends in the gaming industry who also liked their post, who also participated by liking, not by speaking, just by liking these posts, which shows where their point of view stands. And it is absolutely just ridiculous, disgusting that we have to see this. Like, professionals, obviously indie developers, they're not seen as professional because they have their own studio, tiny studio, but people working for big companies such as Sony, Square Enix, like putting hateful posts of people who died, mocking them, making fun of them, just because, guess what? They're against their freedom of expression. That's it. That is literally the reason why, because they hate them so much. They cannot argue with this person, with Charlie Kirk, and because they cannot argue with them on a intellectual level, then they celebrate when he's gone, as in that's what they think he deserves, because they believe that they are better people. Do you see like the deranged mentality here? These people believe that they are the saints, that they are the true warriors of righteousness on the planet, and anyone who disagrees with them basically doesn't deserve to exist. Like, this is what these people are advocating for, right? Even this one, Matt Wallace, is a very famous person on X. He has, lots of followers and everything. This is what he said. In 12 of September 2025, he said the following: "My team and I have now gotten at least 25 people fired from their jobs for celebrating the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Should we keep going?" Right? This is crazy. Like, this guy in this company, they had to fire 25 people who were celebrating a tragedy. Do you understand now what's the problem here? Do you understand that we are not the same? People who celebrate other people's deaths are not the same as people who people who are normal. That it is just not the case anymore, and this is just shocking. Let's move on to other examples in other industries, so you guys can see that this is not just gaming, this is everywhere, and it is just shocking. This one also. Breaking: New Jersey nurse Lexi Quinzel is suing Englewood Health after they suspended her for calling out a doctor who was celebrating Charlie's killing. This hospital effed around, and now they're going to find out. Yes, Patriots have your back. This doctor is a disgrace. He audaciously said, "I'm glad he deserved it," he said, in front of a patient nursing station in regards to Charlie Kirk being murdered today. "You are what's wrong with the world," offered to buy the department lunch as an apology. That is just ridiculous. Like, are we mad? Like, these professionals who are basically flaunting in front of customers that they are happy that someone has lost their lives. How is that even professional? I just don't understand. Let's look at another example. This one is Dr. Karen Leader. That's right, I'm not joking. Literally, that's her name. Dr. Karen Leader, a professor at Florida Atlantic University, has been placed on leave and is facing termination for celebrating the killing of Charlie Kirk. Woke professors are taking themselves out. That's pretty much what's happening here. Like, they are so zealous on their behavior, and they believe that people will just not do anything about it. They believe that people will just stand idle and just like let that slide. They believe that they have the authority to name anyone they want as a fascist and then criticize them or mock them and get out of it with impunity. That's literally what these people are kind of like hinting at. They believe they are completely immune to everything, literally. Like, even this one. This one is just crazy also. Jesse Singar Vapes, it says, "I owe an apology to Etsy witches. I was unfamiliar with your game. If the far-right misogynist with a bad haircut wants to villainize independent women, Jezebel is more than happy to be the hag of his nightmare. We paid some Etsy witches to curse Charlie Kirk." That is just beyond crazy. Like, I understand, like, you know, potentially, like, you know, you don't like someone, or like, I understand that, you know, their opinions can be different from yours. And in a world like we live right now, which is very polarizing, I understand that. That's something that can trigger you, of course. But going as far as literally celebrating someone's demise mocking their family. I've seen videos on TikTok, literally, which are very gross, in which people are even now asking for the rest of Charlie Kirk's family to be basically eliminated because they believe that they're as guilty as Charlie Kirk. So they believe that they're the Justice League of the free speech movement of the world. Only their opinion matters and everyone else is a fascist. That this is what these people are advocating. So these people who were shouting for, like, I don't know how many years, 5, 6, 7, 10 years of tolerance, inclusion, diversity, understanding, accepting for who you are as you are, regardless of your opinions and feelings. These people who are advocating for these things are now the same people who are celebrating the demise of a person who was killed for his opinions, for his point of view, not because of anything else, just because he was sitting on a chair debating openly with people, and pretty much that's it. That was literally what he did. And because of that, we have hundreds and thousands of people across America, and maybe also in Europe, I don't know, who lost their jobs because they literally were so excited about this tragedy that their true colors came to shine. And all I can say here is that this is just absolutely pathetic, sad, and it just shows to me that society is gone in the wrong direction for many, many years. It's never acceptable, ever, to celebrate someone's death, especially, and this is the thing, especially as this person, his only crime, if you can call that, it's not even a crime, like in a way to explain it, right? The only thing he did, literally, was to debate openly with people in universities, and that's it. That's exactly what this man did. And yeah, now he's gone, and people are making fun of him and celebrating this incident, believing that they are the beacon of the truth. And that's it. Like, this is just redonkulous. Guys, that's it for today's video. As always, I shall see you later in the next one.